Alright, welcome back, heroes. And we are going to be finishing up our Templar, and then we'll go finish up the Reaper, and then from there we will go and finish up. Why are you not loading? Let's see if I have to refresh the page here. Hold on. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. Just want to make sure that everything is working the way it's supposed to. Because, like I said, we are trying out this new streaming software called Noise. Noice. Kind of just want to see what all it's about. But we are going to finish up our Templar. He's level 7. And then we're going to go finish the Reaper. He's level 8. So we should be able to get both of those done today. And then from there, we will work on a Guardian. If we can complete that before we're done with our stream today, then we will move on to I want to say it's the Cultist is the last one that we really need to do. But I'm not sure we'll have the time for it. Hello? So we have to have a sword in the main hand for this? Or is it because these don't have proper, like, appearances? Oh, that's... Well, that's gonna really suck real fast if I can't replace these. And excuse me. So it looks like you can't build combo if you need to be proccing 3. Chastise. I will say this causes it to have really good energy. What word am I trying to think of? Resource management. There you go. That's what I'm trying to think of. Because that means I can't accidentally waste combo. Right? Hello. Loot. Thank you. That was the last of those. Now we just need 4 of these clackers. The big problem we are really going to run into is not being able to replace that. Because it's like every weapon I'm trying to equip doesn't go in my offhand. We gotta head towards that island. Okay. Bring it on, kitty cat. I think that the thing that frustrates me the most about this is the fact that the biggest bug we've found so far is the ability, at least with this character, to not be able to equip other weapons and our skills still work. Like that to me is a little frustrating just because it's like, bruh, come on. There we go. Okay, that's done. Now we just need 4 pelts from the little tiger things. Then we need all the trolls. There's one here. And jump. And I gotta stop missing, bro. What the heck? There we go, there's all 4. Now we gotta fight these guys. And jump. Aw, poor guy. I was trying to come over here and help. Wonder what he is. Can't really tell just by looking at his gear. He rezzed. Oh, he went over there. So what is he? He's a sun cleric. If that wasn't a two-handed axe, those would be really good, but it is, so I can't use it. I mean, I can, but it's not what's good for my build. Did he die again? Oh, there's two hex trolls. There's Zalzane, so I know he took him out. Heal up. We're about to level up, which is nice. That'll put us on par with these voodoo trolls at least. What do you got? Undead, Chronomancer. Just help everybody out. Play the more rogue style, I guess. Alright, Hex Troll. No, we need another Voodoo Troll, which is going to be up over here. So, for Holy Cleave, it is a follow-up. So, I'm actually going to change that around. We'll test out Holy Cleave. Here's a Voodoo Troll. So Holy Cleave is an AoE ability. Does 12 physical damage to 4 nearby enemies and grants combo. Combo, your follow-up strike 1 additional enemy. Nice. And then you have a combo breaker. Blast an enemy, 35 holy damage. Grants combos each follow-up used in a chain. Okay. So that's this area. Now we can go back to town, turn everything in. Oh, come on, there we go. I mean, for not liking melee combat much, this class isn't bad. I don't know if we're faster on mount or not, but... we're about to hit the point where it goes from the Echo Islands to get the swim speed to not having it. So there you go. Dark Spear Strand. And now we can run up here. We're going to sell everything. Because all of this stuff that we've been getting that doesn't have imagery apparently is bugged. So... so that can go down there. And then everything else. Is sellable. Alright, your general goods, I don't care about that. Do they have a weaponsmith here? Nah, doesn't look like it. Alright, so we'll just go to the next town. Do the quests, head that way. Oh, that still didn't complete the quest, alright. I was hoping that would finish that quest. More garrison. Is this supposed to be a play on for Morgana? Somebody must have just ran through here and collected the metal pipes. Here's one. Because there's usually one back that way too, but... oh, me eyeball. Man, I tell you what, I went to that Jeff Dunham concert last night. Whoo! Stand up, whatever you want to call it. I don't know why I keep calling it a freaking concert, but whatever. Tomato, tomato. Went to Jeff Dunham and watched him live last night. And man, that was amazing. Some of the jokes he told were were great. He was apparently trying new material. Some of it was great. Some of it didn't land so well. But all of it was funny. All of it was funny. It was great. Had a blast. Bought a hoodie that should be here in the mail tomorrow. Hopefully, because I paid for expedited shipping. But I wanted, so you could have gotten, you know, normal t-shirts and hoodies and stuff with like the characters on it. Like, My boss bought one that said, Ahmed, silence, I kill you. But I wanted one. He makes one, apparently, for every city that he goes to that is unique for that city. And so I wanted that hoodie. So you had to buy it off of Amazon. It was only available for the night that he was doing the stand-up, which was last night. So I went ahead and bought it on Amazon. And it should be here tomorrow. So if it's here tomorrow, I'll show you guys. Now, normally on Saturdays, I stream around 8 o'clock in the evening. Tomorrow, I have to close. So Saturday, I'll be closing at my current job, and so like that will be. So the stream will be our normal time, around 12-ish to about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping it gets here before I have to go to work so I can show you guys the hoodie. They look really cool, so. Rank up your spells. Now we gotta level up again. So we didn't actually have the quest. That's a bummer. That's a two-handed. We want a one-handed. Rug. Strength. That guy over there is Elder Rune Totem. If you're wanting to do the event quest, you have to go to each starting zone, basically, and talk to all of them. Okay. Mount back up. I never get this quest right here because it requires you to run all the way back down here, and I'm not doing that. It's a giant waste of time. The amount of XP you get for it, the like all of the rewards for that quest don't coincide with the amount of effort you have to do. If you've got somebody who's got a two-person mount and they've got 100% movement speed or whatever, and you can get down there real quick to do the quest, fine, do it. But with our current mount speed and the fact that the rewards are so minuscule compared to how long it takes to get back down there, it's just not worth it, in my opinion. When I can complete all of the other quests that are around here, and then as soon as we're done here, actually, just to make this a little bit faster, we're going to go grab Skinner and Herbalist. The power of professions. Okay. Because I'm going to have to take out these things over here, so we might as well get skinning while we're doing this. Because that gives us extra XP. You really want to go, Buckaroo? Because that's 84 XP, then we get 65 XP for skinning it, so I count that as a win, my guy. Count that as a win. Alright. Razorwind Canyon. So actually what I want to do is I want to go and do this quest. Because there's actually another quest over there. It's the Vanquish the Betrayers. Oh, it's funny is if you read this, the orcs were working alongside these guys over here to do something. But then these guys were like, nope, we're taking this castle and we're keeping it. And the orcs were like, dude, that wasn't the agreement. And so now they send us over there to call the numbers. Alright, we hit level 9. Okay, that still won't let us complete that quest. That's fun. Alright. Yeah. Let's go, Marine. Do, 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 do. So I already finished with one. This is about to finish part of the next one. So that. Now we just got the Marines. Beauty of it is I'm not overly worried about trying to hunt down all the Marines before we go inside this castle. Because once we get inside, there will be more Marines inside, as well as we can just fall off the roof and take out the ones that we still need. So. See what I mean? Plenty of Marines to go around. And here's the last Marine that we need. Boom. Yeah, this class actually does a ton of damage. Very bursty. Once you run out of energy, you're kind of sitting there waiting for a second. But the way the combo skills work is, as long as you don't miss the rotation, you pretty much get to keep a significant amount of energy. Alright, so that quest is now complete. We're just going to run and we're going to do encroachments. Because we're just trying to get to level 10. Whew. As soon as this guy hits 10 and we go over his class specs for level 10, we will switch to the Reaper. He's got like 2 levels left. 2 or 3, I can't remember. And then from there, we will do the Guardsman if we have time. Eat real fast. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that was a fight right there, y'all. That was a fight. Yeah. Whee. Alright, now we're out here to fight the tanks and the actual spellcasters. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to like this Noise Studio. Like, we got one view yesterday. I'm not sure how long they watched because of the way this thing tracks viewership. But I can tell you this, we didn't get any subscribers. I also haven't looked on there to see if my content stays on their platform once I'm done streaming. So I'm not really sure how that all works out. Dang. I was hoping to not have to fight. So I don't have another health potion, do I? Oh! That's what I'm talking about right there, buddy boys. That's what I'm talking about right there, buddy boys. Okay. Problem is that's a caster that I don't think they run at you. Oh, they do. Come here, Dust Runner. There we go. Alright. We're going to run back to town. We're going to turn everything in. As we run to town, we're going to turn that in first, then everything down bottom. We're going to go ahead and read this, because that's an extra, like, 930 XP that we can get. So I'm all for that. Ugh, excuse me. Okay. Blood and thunder. That's a cool mount, my dude. There we go. And there's level 10. Alright, so let's talk about these classes real fast. As always, we're going to start right here on the left-hand side and work our way, or sorry, the right-hand side and work our way to the left. If I could figure out what my right and my left are, that would be great. So we have Crusader. Pick up a two-handed weapon and hack and slash your way with to glory with unparalleled mobility. Uses mail armor and agility. You get Righteous Tempest, requires a two-handed melee weapon, requires 3 combos. Unleash a combo breaker, whirling your blades around, dealing 120% weapon damage, plus 15 to up to 8 enemies every 1 second for 5 seconds. Also, gains the combos of each follow-up used in the chain. Ties Hammer, requires a two-handed melee weapon, requires a follow-up. A Titanic follow-up that deals 14 holy damage, plus an additional 100 over 20 seconds and grants combo. Increases the critical strike chance of follow-ups by 10%. And Crusader Templar. Damage dealt now has a 20% chance to apply Scourge Bane. Scourge Bane deals 13 holy damage over 12 seconds to up to 5 enemies within 8 yards. That's pretty dope. That'd probably be the way I would go. Zealot, melee damage dealer. Eliminate enemies in a flurry of swift strikes while utilizing powerful combos to unleash devastating effects on your enemies. Mail armor agility. You get Retribution. Requires a follow-up. A powerful follow-up that deals 9 holy damage with both weapons and grants combo. Combo increases damage of follow-ups by 10%. Thousand Blades. Melee range channeled. Requires 3 combos. Unleash a devastating combo breaker over 2.5 seconds, dealing 75 weapon damage plus 8 physical damage in a 5-yard cone. Usable while moving. Also gains the combos of each follow-up used in the chain. What that means, by the way, guys, is see how it says at the bottom, combo increases damage of the follow-ups by the damage of follow-ups by 10%. This is a follow-up spell. This is a combo breaker. This gets whatever follow-up we used, because it's a combo, right? So Zealot Templar, auto attacks, and 1,000 blades now deal an additional 30% offhand weapon damage as holy. Dealing damage this way grades sacred strikes, increasing, and the damage of combo breaker abilities and divine fury by 1%, stacks 5 times. And then we have the Oathkeeper. This is the tank, requires mail, agility, and stamina. Expertly wield blunt weapons to parry and counterattack enemies as you protect your allies from harm and as an effective tank. Sacred Swing requires two-handed maces, polearms, or staves. Swing at up to 25 enemies within 5 yards, dealing 100 weapon damage plus 10 and granting follow-up. Only usable after dodging or parrying an attack. Follow-up allows you to use a follow-up. Benediction. Unleash a defensive combo breaker, restoring 103 health to an ally, scaling with stamina, and 2 times your dodge and parry rating. Also gains the combos of each follow-up used in the chain. Combos which increase damage, also increase healing and disability. And then you have Oathkeeper Templar. You now delay 40% of all damage taken instead taking it over 8 seconds. In addition, removes the cooldown from Benediction and reduces all damage taken by 15 seconds. Teaches beckon, taunt an enemy to attack you for 3 seconds, and allows to use a Sacred Swing as if you had recently parried or dodged. So there you go. For me, I probably would go this route. Which then means instead of using a bunch of two-handed weapons, we would come over here to... That's the bower. That is cloth in it. Miner. There we go, weaponsmith. I'd probably buy... Let's see, that is 15 to 24 damage. Yeah, so we'd buy the mallet. And there you go. Oh, that is a nice little background for this guy. So yeah, we don't have the Crusader Templar yet, and we also don't have Righteous Tempest. We don't have that yet. Righteous Tempest is right there. So we'd have to get 1, 2, 3 levels in to this tree in order to get Righteous Tempest. So it's actually 6 more levels. Level 16. Level 16 to get it. But there we go. Got that done. Bam. Alright. So that's the way I would go about it. And then, just to go over the capstones real quick. We have Soulbind, healing an ally. And that's not what we're trying to do. Sanctify, whenever you use Libram spell, you now gain 50% increased melee haste for 12 seconds. Or Glory increases the ally attack speed for 30 seconds. After a duration, they gain Downfall, reduces damage taken by 50%. After 5 seconds, you will gain Redemption for 5 seconds. Redemption increases attack speed by 30%, dodge chance by 30%, and damage dealt by 20%. So, that's a 3-minute cooldown. Holy crap, no thank you. The heck is Libram? Right, isn't that Libram? There's Libram of Grace, Libram of Benediction, and Libram of Consecration. Grace and Benediction and Consecration. Alright, so let's read these real fast, because that, to me, sounds like a better deal. So, read from your Libram of Grace, increasing healing. No. It's healing received, but that's still a tank ability. Read from your Libram of Benediction, granting spell power equal to... Nah. I mean, that is a good thing to do, because that allows you to do damage and heal other people, but that's more tankish kind of thing for me. Raid for a minute, causing follow-ups to deal 16 additional holy damage to 8 nearby enemies. Only one leave room spell can be active at a time. So that's the one I would go with. And then we would get down to here. Whenever you use a lever spell, you now gain 15% increased melee haste for 12 seconds, on top of this one doing more holy damage. So that's the way I would go, is that one there. Capstones over here, Tears Strength. Chastise now increases the damage of your next Titan Strike by 25%, stacking 4 times. So what you want to do before you use Titan Strike right here is you would want to use Chastise 4 times in a row, and then on the 5th one you'll use Titan Strike. That's the way you'd want to do that if you wanted to go with this one. Alright, so Argent Calling takes 20 energy. It's a 1.5 minute cooldown. Allows the use of Argent Blade regardless of the target's health percentage. It causes it to deal 25% increased damage to enemies with about 75% health for 15 seconds. In addition, damage dealt with Argent Blade will increase the damage of your Librams by 33%, stacking 3 times for 15 seconds. So if you're trying to go with a Libram build, this is the way to go. Tears Guard, Spiritual Abdication, now summons 3 additional copies of yourself, and its cooldown is reduced by 60 seconds. Spiritual Abdication. Yep, there we go. Summons 2 copies. Now summons 3 additional copies. Okay, so it summons 3 instead of 2. But it's a 3-minute cooldown. So y'all know how I feel about freaking cooldowns. Ain't doing it. Templar Rituals, Righteous Tempest now deals an additional 37 holy damage, and upon dealing damage, you pull enemies within 15 yards towards you. Additionally, the cooldown of Righteous Tempest is reduced by 10 seconds. Enemies pulled cannot be pulled this way again within 15 seconds. Righteous Tempest is that one right there. So that would probably be the way I'd want to go. Just grabbing as many people as I can towards me so I could do even more damage. I feel, because again, AoE in this game seems to be king. I mean, it seems to be the way to go. So for Capstone, that's probably the way I would go there. And then we'd probably go with Capstone there. Alright, so that completed getting to level 10 with the Templar. So now we're going to go finish the Reaper. Get him to level 10. Though, like I said, I've already done a Reaper to level 10 in a live stream. But we'll do it again just so I can talk about it again. Alright. Boom. Okay. So here we are. Greetings, Felsworn. We are level 8. We've got 2 levels to go. We still gotta go do the notch ribs because we were crazy and forgot to go do all that. And then we gotta go down here and do all those. So I think what we'll do first and foremost is we're gonna go up here and do these 2 quests. Actually, no. We'll go down this way, do these 2 quests, then go up and do those 2 quests. I think that's how we'll do it. Because we're about to hit level 9. I am curious what everybody's favorite class that I've played so far is. Or if you are playing, what class do you guys like to play? We also need to do the dust bats, so we need to do those. I don't know if we still need to do the doggos. Does it say I still need doggos? No, I don't need doggos. I just need the bats. Vampiric Great Bat. So here's the thing, though. In case you guys don't know this, you can go stealth, and then we can teleport behind that guy. It works better with that skill if you're going dual wield. Just FYI. Holy crap! Hold on, I gotta turn this heater down. I thought I had it set to 75, but it just seems to get hotter and hotter in my room. Hold on. It was set to 75, but for some reason it just was getting hotter and hotter in here. Alright, look at that. We took down just a few bats and we're already... We're about to level up. Dang, bro. Like, I don't want to fight a whole bunch of crap. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to. There's our level. Now we've got another skill that goes active. It's called Soul Shock. Incapacitating for 8 seconds, can only be effective on damage dealt will interrupt the effect. So if I go over here and I say I want to... I want to hit that chick and then teleport here. Bam. And then we immediately go invisible again. And see, we've got enough XP that we'll hit 10 before we complete all these quests. That's fine. So he just took out those guys. We need more casters anyway. Not a zealot. There we go. I need... Oh, nope. So yeah, zealots are the easier ones to take out. We need 3 more rings. And I need to take out Captain Perrine. I need them to respawn. Ooh, lootable? Did I auto-equip it? I did. Nice. Come on. Hello. El Capitan. You're supposed to, like, reappear soon. Capitan. I know you want to come to life, so I can unalive you again. Bro, it's taking freaking 5 years to respawn. The heck? Alright. Done deal. Let's go fight some bats. Because we need 2 more pelts. Okay. Wait a second. Why is my loot bot not working? So dumb. I don't understand why it not want to work. Okay. Doomly notch strips. That's where I'm headed. And we already looted the thing that was in the middle of this lake. So, question. How is this bird running across the water like that? I don't have anything. It's just... I'm confused. Because that is a pond. It is not just a little thing of water. It's a pond. I'm being attacked by something. Stealth, yeah, will be 4. go. There's all of those. And now we make our way over here to the family crypt. This gave us problems on our little cloth dude that we were playing, the Chronomancer, because we weren't really high enough level. Level 9 should be okay for this. It's still considered a gold, which just means that it's higher level, higher tier than us. But at level 9, we should be okay. We'll see. It seems like somebody's down in there right now, or just recently cleared some of this out. But that is why we're going to go stealthy stealth. Yep, they went this way. Okay, yeah. Somebody just recently cleaned this out. We're going to go ahead and pick up the staff. I mean, we'll accept it, and then I'm just gonna enter blacksmith. Just to be friendly and let him know. We're the same thing. He's also a undead, or not an undead, a Reaper. That's the word I was looking for. Alright, need a few more of those. Oh, and he unpartied, which means he's probably already done with the quest. Which is fine. But I just like to let people know that, you know, if you're going to party up with me, which is fine, like, it doesn't bother me if we party up, you know? But, like, I just want people to be aware that I am streaming, so if they say something dumb, the whole world is going to see it. There we go. Just need one more. And see, like, in retail, right here-ish, is a hill that they added. It just slopes down out towards the water there. But let's see. Oh, we still have some zombies to take out. I thought we were done with the zombies. There won't be a point to turn in any of these quests, but before we go over which spec is what, I will definitely head to town. So as soon as we finish this quest, whether we level or not, we'll head to town. Because if we don't finish the quest, like if we don't level up, but we finish the quest, then we can go turn in stuff until we level up. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. Because I think this guy is going to give us just enough XP to level up. So let us hearth out of here. And then we are going to go talk about hitting level 10. Now, I will tell you right now, I'm going to be doing the Harvester on here. But just to go over them again from right to left. We have Domination. Tank, fueled by Domination magic. You form a your form is reinforced to allow you to soak massive damage. Plate, strength, stamina. Requiem requires a two-handed melee weapon. Requires soul infusion. Swing in a soulless fury at enemies within 8 yards for 35 spell shadow damage. Tormented souls. Create 1 tormented soul for each reaped soul active. Consumes reaped souls and soul infusion. Tormented souls. Reduce damage taken from the next attack made against you by 50%. Attacks made against you remove 1 stack of this effect. And then you also have Domination Reaper. Healing received is increased by 10%. Reduces your chance to be critically struck by 60%. But damage dealt is reduced by 20%. Teaches Requiem and Writhe. Writhe is inflict immense pain on an enemy, taunting them to attack you for 3 seconds. And Requiem requires soul infusion. Swing as a soulless fury. And enemies within it's this one right here. Requiem. Okay. Harvest, this is the one I'm going to do. Requires plate and strength. Steal the life force of enemies to feel powerful two-handed weapon attacks. Doom Rend. I don't know, we might do this. I was having fun blipping around the thing. But, steal the life force of your enemies to feel powerful two-handed weapon attacks. You have Doom Rend, requires soul infusion. Rend an enemy dealing 85 weapon damage plus 26 physical damage. Scythe Rush. Rush an enemy and slash for weapon damage and heal for 5% maximum health. Cannot be used on the same target more than once every 10 seconds. Harvest Reaper. Increase your critical strike damage by 10%. And damage dealt now heals you and generates mana for 20% of the value. Then we have Soul. Melee damage dealer. Skulk around in the realm of death as a wraith, striking down enemies with dual weapons by surprise with powerful spectral blades. Plate, strength, intellect. That's the only reason why I really don't like that is because it requires intellect as well. But Dirge requires one-handed melee weapons. Strike an enemy with both weapons, dealing 19 shadow damage with each and restoring 3% mana. Generates 1 soul fragment. Wraith Blade requires melee weapons. Strike for weapon damage plus 25 shadow damage, ignoring any armor or vulnerability effects. Generates 3 reaped souls. And then you have Soul Reaper. When dual wielding, Reap will now strike an additional time for 50% weapon damage with your offhand weapon. In addition, your Shudder Scythe is transformed into Soul Rend. Soul Rend. Rend an enemy soul, dealing 47 shadow damage and causing your attacks to ignore 20% of their armor for 8 seconds. Scales with modifiers to Shudder Scythe. So, for now, I'm going to say we're going to do this guy. Again, just to cover capstones real quick, even though we can't get to those right now. You have Encore, increases cooldown of Sinister Litany by 30 seconds, but causes it to trigger 1 additional time 3 seconds after use. Sinister Litany, embrace your sinister thoughts, instantly generating 3 reaped souls. So if you're trying to get, combos with reaped souls for 1 minute, that gives you 3, and then 3 seconds later, you get another 3. But it increases the cooldown by 30 seconds. So it goes from a 1 minute cooldown to a 1.5 minute cooldown. Soul Furnace, it's 1.5 minute cooldown for 15 seconds, generating a soul fragment, deals 40 shadow damage to your target, and Murder now generates 1 additional soul fragment. Murder is your crows. And then we have Shrieker, reduces the cooldown of Fist of the Damned by 20 seconds, and it now heals you for 10% of the damage dealt. Fist of the Damned requires soul infusion. Smash an enemy and up to 8 enemies in an 8-yard cone for 650 damage, repeating every 0.75 seconds for 3 seconds. So you basically get 3 hits on this. Which is actually a really good ability in my opinion. It's a 40-second cooldown. Plus, so this reduces it by 20 seconds, so it becomes a 20-second cooldown. And it heals you for 10%. So every 20 seconds, a good way to heal you. And it can do a lot of healing because it's 10% of the damage dealt. And this hits 8 enemies. So if you're doing this in a big old group, you're getting a lot of health back. So that would probably be the way I would go personally. If I don't go that way, I would go with Soul Furnace. Even though it's got a long cooldown and I hate cooldowns, The fact that it just helps me do more damage every time I get a soul fragment, and murder becomes a way to get soul fragments. Meh. Souls for the slaughter. Damage bolt by Crow's Harvest increases the damage of critical strike chance for the next blood siphon by 3%, stacking up to 8 times. Harvest time, Doom, alright. Blood Frenzy is a 2-minute cooldown. Target an enemy and increases all physical damage taken from you by 1%, stacking up to 8 times for 20 seconds. Physical damage dealt will add 1 additional stack. Upon reaching 8 stacks, your next Doom Rend will cause the enemy to periodically explode for 0.5 seconds, dealing 109 shadow damage to enemies within 6 yards for 5 seconds. This is good for boss fights. And then you have Rend. Doom Rend now applies Ruin. Doom Rend now applies Ruin to an enemies for 15 seconds. Ruin increases damage by Shutter Scythe by 25% for 15 seconds. Using Shutter Scythe on a target afflicted by Ruin will force you into a frenzy, causing you to deal 50% increased damage with Reap and Crow's Harvest for 10 seconds. So this is actually probably the way I would go with it, because this just automatically applies every time we use Doom Rend. Doom Rend is right there. Requires a soul infusion, so the faster we can get soul infusions, the faster I can proc this, means the faster I proc this. This increases our overall damage done. So yeah, that's probably the way I would go with that. Just if I was building this character to max, you know what I mean? So we'll see. But that is the Reaper there. So now we're on to leveling a Guardian. We're almost done with every class in this game, and we still have tomorrow. But yeah, I am curious if you guys are playing CoA, what class you guys are doing. As you can see, we already made the Guardian. We're going to do a human, because if you look, it's Orc, Blood Elf, Taran, that's an Orc, Blood Elf, Orc. I don't have any humans until you get to the Cultist. So yeah, we're just going to do a Humion. But I am curious what you guys play, or what class you think I should main when this goes live. I'm curious both ways. Alright, boom. Let's get things set up real fast. So we're going to go profiles. I still need to go through here and delete all the profiles I don't use. Oh, that's the wrong one. That one. All right, and then we go here, and we're going to turn you and you off. Hit in. That's glitched. So, exit game, exit. 2 seconds. Boop. I want my bag space. Da, 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 da. I was looking over at YouTube, trying to figure out, make sure that it's all still working the way it needs to work. There we go. So, first things first, I want to grab... Yeah, that's pretty dope. We'll do this one. Deliver that. Deliver that. Can't wear any of that stuff. I wish we could. You can wear anything that is non-scalable, if that makes sense. So like this thing right here, this is a non-scalable weapon. Right? This does not scale with me as I go. So I can actually wear that weapon. Okay, it does way more damage. Nice. Alright. So we're going to open that. Then we're going to open this. There we go. Equip all that. This goes down here. This we don't need. This we can't use. Shift P. I need to grab that's the Book of Ascension. We also need the Book of Artisans, and we need Lootbot. So Lootbot. See you later. And then we can turn around and we can grab this other quest. So humans, for the most part, also have a very straightforward kind of quest line, so to speak. This guy wants us to go take out kobolds, but we also need to talk to Egan Pelt Skinner. He wants us to take on wolves. So we are more of a tank. We use energy. Come on, target wolf. Thank you. We use energy for our skills instead of rage like a warrior would. And I'm going to turn this quest in first because I want to get some professions going real quick. Primarily skinning. Grab skinning and herbalism if I can. Alright, raise shield. This just gives us more defense. Raise your shield to reduce incoming damage by finish for 2 seconds. So you want to use it with 2 seconds. So if you know an ability is coming to do damage, you want to pop your shield. That's pretty much the way it is. Hey, Buzz DJ, I appreciate the sub. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I hope you like the content. Just to let you know, I do stream every day for at least 2 hours. It really just boils down to when I can get on and stream. Level 5, level 5. Right. The ones with the little circles under them, that's who we're going to take on. Hold on. I'm glad it's not like an AoE ability that we're getting. Because if this was AoE, it would make some of this a little nightmarish. Come on. Dang it. We missed. There we go. 6 of 8. 7 of 8. One more, and we can go turn in this quest. Alright, we're almost level... see, Artisans, click U. Skinner. And then we don't have enough, so... Take out some wolves. That gives me 66. There's level 3. Good. Alright, so Ram. Requires a shield. Slam your shield into the motivation. Gain Guardian's Might for 20 seconds. Guardian's Might increases your strength and stamina by 6. So that's pretty dope. Target is tabbed. Target is tabbed. Target is tabbed. Okay. A thing I would highly recommend to anybody that can is always get a perfection as soon as you can. It does help with getting levels quickly.
How are you?
Grab this quest. He wants us to go talk to Millie. We'll go talk to her in just half a second. He is, yep, right there.
How are you?
And he wants us to go into the Kobold Mine. So there will be a quest here in a second that we have to go into, but we're going to take out the workers first, come turn that in, and then we will go do the next Kobold quest, as well as find Little Wazoo. So now we got to fight the guys that are just a tad bit bigger. So, just to show you, we again want the guys with the stuff underneath them. Come on. There we go. I will say downside to this so far is the fact that the energy regeneration for this character is so low. I don't see us getting a buff. It says gain Guardian's Might for 20 seconds. And Guardian's Might is supposed to give us strength and stamina by 6 for 20 seconds. So right now we have 30 strength. And that didn't do anything. Okay, I don't see anything there. Right? We currently have 107 health. If we were getting stamina by 6, our health would go up, and it's not. It's staying at 107. So I don't think that skill is working the way it's supposed to. Or we don't have the skill for motivation. Some of your abilities consume motivation to perform an additional effect. Being hit while it grants motivation and restores 30 energy. Motivation, some of your abilities. Oh, so I gotta use that and then use Ray's shield. I think that's what I'm missing. That just makes it frustrating. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I really don't. Alright, so while we're in here, we are looking for the laborers, and we're also looking for Little Wazoo. He's over here. Next to the two-handed mace that you can get while you're here. We're gonna help take stuff down.
I can't do that. Not enough energy.
He does get it that if we help each other, right? We both get the takedowns? I guess he doesn't. I guess he does not. Alright, well, I tried. Okay, so for prioritizing defense, small sword. Kill Defiance until you find a suitable weapon for Little Wazoo. So we gotta go over there anyway. Oy vey. Okay. We talk to her, turn it in. She's gonna tell us to go do a thing. So now we've got nothing but quests over here to do anyway. So we might as well just do them all. We need burlap bandanas. We need grapes from over there, which is where we're actually going to head, because there's going to be plenty of these guys to fight. I can tell you so far, I don't like the energy regeneration rate. Like, this shield gives us some energy back, but it's not the greatest. You know what I mean? And the fact that we don't get enough energy back outside of using that ability is insane. Put that down there. Actually, we're going to move it over because our mount goes to that slot. Are we almost level 5? No, we're not. Oh. Nice. Okay. Oh, great. So it has to be a sword, can't be a mace, even though it says I can wear maces. Got it. You are a cold. Interesting, you're already throwing cold spells? At level 4? I didn't think you got cold spells that soon.
It's too far away. Not enough. I don't have enough. That ability isn't ready yet. Can't do that yet.
Okay. We completed all those quests. Let's go turn all that stuff in. That should get us to level 5. So far, I'm going to tell you right now, this is turning out to be terrible. Just terrible. We're not getting enough stamina regeneration. I now understand that this right here, though it costs 20 energy, we get 30 energy back every time we block over a 2-second period. So it makes more sense to have multiple targets, but we're not getting enough stamina back outside of that in order to make attacking worth it. Because that takes 45 energy per swing. That's way too much energy for an attack, for our basic attack.
You need something?
That's no. We'll just, I don't care.
What can I do for
He wants us to go take on Big Baddie.
light be with you? For the Alliance. Go with honor, friend.
Okay, that got us to level 5. Da, 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 da. All right. Yeah, this class so far has been the worst one we've done. We do get a shield for that. But still, I mean, we got to get stuff that gives us way more energy back. So otherwise, this guy is going to be slow. Very slow to get to 10. Like, we're halfway there. But yeah, it's going to be so slow. We get a nice shield. Where'd they put it? Hello? I don't see the shield here. Zippy shield. And see, we can't... Yeah. See, it says we have it equipped, but notice how my 2 skills now say we don't have a shield equipped. That's a problem. Developers really need to fix that.
Good day to you. See you around.
See, I can do that too. I have a mount that we can do at our level. Well, it does do 40% increased movement speed, so I guess that's a plus. Now Guardian's Might is popping up. What the heck? Oh, great. It's like random if it pops up or not. There, finally an item that works. This mount is big enough, I should be able to have at least one more person ride with me. Like right where his other feet are. This should be a 2-person mount. No, we'll leave the leather on there because I get the one. I don't really care about the one strength, but the hit rating, critical strike rating, I do care about. So we'll leave that on. Ugh. All right. Almost level 6. Ooh, jump! Okay. King's honor, friend. And then what we want to do is go into our inventory, because he just gave us a way better shield. Wait. How is Pikeman's shield better than Knight's shield? Look at that. Knight's shield, 69 armor, 1 block. This has higher armor. Where's my actual armor value? Hold on. Armor, 259. 176. How? I'm baffled by your numbers, World of Warcraft. Absolutely baffled by your numbers. Alright, this guy wants us to get some stuff from the Jasper load. We're going to come over here and talk to this guy, even though we don't need this yet. Get rid of that. Yeah, get rid of that. And then this guy has one called Gold Exchange. We want that quest. Then we're actually going to use him to vendor everything. This guy here. Go vendor all grace. Keep the food. And delete. 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 And there we go. And then
What can I help you with?
oh, here, that. Okay, so you sell ranged stuff. We don't want ranged stuff because we don't have a ranged character. See, that gives me so much more health that it makes it look like we're losing health too fast. No, somebody died. We shall avenge you. Sure. And we're going to tell them the same thing. /P. I am currently streaming. Okay. Well, now I understand that portion of it. Ooh, what the heck are you? Oh, you're also a guardian. Nice. Huh. Sure. Thank you. I wasn't here for that, but I appreciate it. So, I actually have these backwards. Da, da, da. Oh, picked up another candle from something. Oh, can't loot that. Whatever that was. Somebody's in here murdering all of these poor little kobolds. So we want to hit that, and then as soon as we get the buff, that's when we shield slam to get the extra health. Alright, so this is... Takes 15 energy. Says this sensor increases your movement speed by 100% and makes you unable to stop moving. After 3 seconds, you can recast the ability to stomp the ground, dealing 11 physical damage to nearby enemies, stunning them for 2 seconds. You will automatically stomp the ground at the end of the duration if you do not recast. So I hit this. See, that I don't like. I don't like that it doesn't give me the health up front. Yeah. I mean, it's cool, but it doesn't do what I want. So this gives us stamina, or gives us energy for 2 seconds, plus allows us to come on. Jeez. Alright, the guy left our party, though, but that's fine. Yeah. I still don't... like, this is still not the greatest. So what did he have me pick up? Level 8 trinket. Okay. We just need one more gold dust. And then we're done. Okay. Like, if it gave me the health boost for the 20 seconds, giving me strength and stamina. Oh, it goes by 10 now. Instead of 6. I guess it's because it... Oh, no, it says by 8. But when I looked at it, it said by 10. Interesting. I don't understand. But, okay. It's whatever. Tomato, tomato. But, yeah. If it gave us the health, but didn't make it look like we took a crap ton of damage, that would be better. That would make the skill more useful. The other thing is for the love of all that is holy, can we lower how much energy this thing takes? Lowering it down to 25 would still make it expensive, but not make it to where I use it 2 times and I'm out of energy.
Something? See you later.
Oh, and then we have a quest up this way. Oh, it's Elder Stormbrought. Never mind. Not interested. Jasper Lode Mine is that way, along with Gem Encrusted are in the same cave. 6. I don't think we're gonna have enough time to finish it. Not today, anyway. We'll have to finish it tomorrow. No. Okay. This is where we'll stop. Just because I don't have enough time today to do any more of it. I got to finish laundry and getting the room cleaned up and everything before I have to go to work. So this is where I will end for the day. Boop. Yeah. So I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, do make sure you do subscribe to the channel. I play this game along with Path of Exile 2 with a couple of buddies of mine. And I play Elden Ring as well. So if that's some content that you would like to watch, make sure you subscribe. Bus, DJ, thank you for your subscription today. I really appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the channel. I do try to stream at least 2 hours every day. Sometimes a little bit more. Sometimes it's just a tad bit less. It just depends on my hectic schedule going on right now. But yeah, that's kind of my goals right now. We will stream tomorrow about the same time, somewhere between 11:30 and noon, up until about 2:30. And then Sunday will be a much earlier stream because I have to go in at work much earlier. So it'll probably be around 10:30 to 11 until about 1 o'clock. Outside of that, guys, I will catch you in the next stream. I hope you heroes are having a wonderful and blessed day. Be safe out there.